Hey my friends, welcome back to the farm. It's lunchtime and I got a hankering for some hot wings, and not the kind you buy downtown because I'm always disappointed in those. I'm going to make my own boneless hot wings here at home. My favorite way to do it. And if you like hot wings, stick around. We're going to show you how to make probably the best you've ever had. So my hankering started yesterday while I was at the store. So while I was there, I took the opportunity to buy some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, which is my favorite cut of meat to make my boneless buffalo wings, because chicken thighs have a really good amount of moisture in them and they don't dry out like chicken breast. So we're going to get these out and I'll show you how we prepare them. So we got our chicken thighs out of the bag. So they're pretty good size. So what I do is I take my knife and I cut them into pieces about the size of chicken wing pieces. About like that. This one can go into 2 pieces there, and then I just throw them back in the bowl and continue on with the rest of them. Pretty easy process. Now another thing you can do here too is if you cut them on an angle, they look a little bit more like chicken wings. You know, like a drumette or something when you're done. Next thing we want to do is dry these babies out. We put them on a double layer paper towel. Got some more on top. And we're just going to dry these babies out. Get all that water that they put in the package so they can charge you for extra weight. Now that all of our chicken wings are dry, we're going to add our secret ingredient here, which is 1 tablespoon of baking powder, not to be confused with baking soda, per pound of meat. We have about 2 pounds of meat. And then we also want to do your favorite seasoning. I like our Pappy's seasoning right here. It's one of my absolute favorites. But whatever you like is fine. I do a tablespoon of this per pound. And then we'll stir that up. Got our seasoning mixture mixed up. So now we're going to go with a couple tablespoons of olive oil on our chicken. And that's going to make it crispy, good and crispy, and let our seasoning stick. So just get your hands in there, your clean hands. Get that oil coated all over that chicken. And then we're going to work in our seasoning over all of our chicken with that baking powder. Give it a little toss, and then we'll do some more. Want to get seasoning on all pieces of the chicken. So we'll go in with the rest of it and give it another toss. And make sure you get the stuff off the sides of the bowl too. Alright, now we're going to cook these in the air fryer. We're going to make it real easy on us. You could fry these in a skillet if you wanted, in some about 350 to 375 degree oil. Or you could even put them on the grill. So we're going to go in the air fryer because we're inside. It's a little blustery outside. We're going to make it easy on us today. You won't get any smoke flavor by doing that, but That's all right. We've got our chicken wings on our air fryer racks in there. We've got double racks. So halfway through the cooking time, we're going to swap these racks so that we get a good even browning. Make sure to leave a little gap between your wings on there so they cook evenly. So we have the Pampered Chef air fryer. We're on air fry here, 400 degrees. We want to run our timer down to 12 minutes, like that. Get it started, and then when that's done, we'll swap the racks and go for another 12 minutes. While our wings are cooking, we're going to make our wing sauce. So to start that, you want a full stick of butter. Soften it a little bit. You don't want to melt it all the way. So this is just about perfect here. You can see it's soft enough to where it moves around. So to that, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of your favorite hot sauce. And that's the good thing about this recipe. It's to your taste. So if you have an absolute favorite hot sauce, your wings, you know you're going to like them. And then to that, we're going to add a tablespoon of crushed or minced garlic and just stir it up. I use the salted butter also. If you don't have salted butter, put a little bit of salt in the mix. There's what your buffalo sauce is going to look like. You don't want it runny, believe me. If you heat your butter up too much, your butter wants to separate. So you can see right now it's not separated. And when we put this on the wings, it'll be just warm enough to melt this the rest of the way. And we can toss our wings in it. Okay, we just started our second round of cooking. All right, time is up. 24 minutes total, 2 batches of 12. And then we switched it, top to bottom, bottom to top. Aren't those just gorgeous? So back in our bowl, and yes, I washed it, so if there's any Karens out there, don't worry about calling for my supervisor. She's not here anyway, she's at work. So we're going to toss this in our sauce mixture and melt all that beautiful sauce. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Looky there. And then on the side, our wonderful homemade blue cheese dressing. Always go with the homemade. And if you're interested in that recipe, I'll tag it at the end of this video. All you got to do is click on it. I tell you what, folks, my tongue is beating me to death trying to get at these things. So we're going to have a snack. Look at that, baby. And yes, I'm using a fork. I don't want to use 15 napkins. Oh, wow. Those chicken thighs are so moist and flavorful. Just absolutely amazing. And it's not that same old rerun chicken wings, deep fried mess that you get from all these restaurants that they all get from the same supplier. Too much breading on them. And it's same old sauce. Seems like it's terrible. And the blue cheese is terrible as well. It's all vinegary tasting. I love a creamy, beautiful blue cheese just like this. You just absolutely cannot beat that. So good. Boy, was that a fantastic lunch. You do not know how tempting it was to come back and get the rest of these, but can't do that no more. That can be lunch over several days. I'll make some like buffalo chicken wraps with those. Those will be just phenomenal. Can't wait. So hope you try this recipe because there's nothing like homemade buffalo wings, hot wings, whatever you want to call them. These are fantastic. It'd be great for a Super Bowl coming up in here in a month or two. Won't be long. So hope you come back and see us again real soon here on Mark Kelly Farm. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Love you guys. See ya.